Hello, everyone, and welcome to Free Play Florida 2018. This is Carl D'Angelo, and with me is Anna McKinney, and we are going to be watching the Final Four women here.
Excited to be here, Carl. There's three different events being played. There's the women's event, there's the classic event, and there is the main event. Women's and classics finals will both be tonight. And the main Stern Pro Circuit event will be contested tomorrow morning. Excited to be here. This is my first time at Free Play Florida. How about you? Have you been here before?
Nope, this is my first time as well. It's a new facility from what I understand. They were not here last year. This is the first time.
Excellent.
At the Caribe Royal, is that how you pronounce it?
I believe so. It looks like we're off.
And we are off with Bobby, player one on Demoman. Deborah was high seed and chose this game. There's a little twist here at Free Play Florida that we also do it in this. You cannot choose the same game in finals more than once until all selections have been exhausted. And we apologize for the glare on the glass. There's nothing we could do about it. We've tried several configurations. This is what it is. I don't believe classics will have as much glare, nor will main because of their positions. And the angle of the glass, but the angle on these modern DMDs is a bit of an issue.
They decided, in their finite wisdom, to put in a fourth player, which usually helps in a four-player game.
That might.
Demolition Man. Carl, what's generally your approach when you play Demolition Man?
Depends if the claw is disabled. Now, I assume it's disabled, which it is. I like to play my first multi-ball without the addition of the claw ward, because I like to save that for the second one. So I want to get a lock freeze off the in lane. So I want to shoot into the computer like that, which goes over the right in lane, shoot the left ramp for lock freeze or quick freeze, I believe it is, and then that'll light my multi-ball, my first multi-ball, and then start the multi-ball on the left orbit.
Yeah, for those of you who aren't familiar with Demolition Man, when Carl's talking about lock freeze, that's essentially the right in lane, as Deborah does not get the benefit of the car crash ball saver. So when the ball goes down the right in lane, it briefly lights up the left ramp for a ball lock. And then multi-ball can be started at the outer left orbit.
Right, and the first multi-ball only requires one lock, whereas the second multi-ball requires two locks, which is what makes it more difficult to start. And the first claw award is maximize locks?
It's maximize freezes.
Thank you.
Yes, which means you can get a multitude of balls, but you'd like to save it for later. So this is Julian Newman. I need to look up some information about our finalists, such as where they're from. I know one of the other strategies often employed in Demolition Man is to shoot the ball up the middle repeatedly in order to get combos, because those combo points can be worth a rather large amount.
Now what we can't see is if any of the competitors are using the triggers or not, the handles versus the flipper buttons. So what's the difference between using those?
If you use the handles on the side, you get extra points from your combos. All of your combos are worth an extra million, which doesn't sound like much, but for bonus collect, where bonus can be a huge number, it can add up. So Julia has shot her first claw award, and she's gotten maximized freezes. So she will have multi-ball lit at the outer left orbit. But there she's gotten another freeze. Let's see if she goes computer. But nope, she is trying to get the ball settled. Let's see if she goes. Oh, when we say the computer shot, that is the inner of the two upper flipper shots. Oh, unfortunate drain there. That half ramp off the right claw ramp can be just deadly.
It can be. Indeed.
Player 4's Alyssa. Alyssa's from Evanston, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. Her son Zachary is also here playing. Very talented competitor. Let's see if she goes computer off of the inner shot. Nope, it looked like it's
it rolled over to the right to the lanes. Now, what's important about the lanes is they relight your claw after you've used it.
Yes, but the key is you cannot stack up those claw awards. So,
Right.
Sling Drain, and while Alyssa begs for a kickback, it does not look like she is going to get her wishes.
So the finals format here is 3 games, and it's actually 3-2-1-0 scoring, not the typical 4-2-1-0.
Yeah, I saw that. So the way the women's event took place, we will start multi-ball, and Bobby will get an extra ball because she started it from the ramp. As is noted by our chat, she will also have another jackpot she can take by using the the thumb buttons on the triggers.
Right.
So generally players either take that as the first award or they wait until the end. And if she wishes to be risky now, she could try to do that. But
unfortunately, she missed it. Looks like.
But she's got lock freeze lit. She could shoot the ramp and work towards multi-ball number 2, as she does.
Right, so that's 1. She still needs to light another freeze. And how do you light that other freeze? That's the trouble part.
Yes. You light your in lane by completing all of the yellow targets scattered across the playfield.
And there are 5, I believe. 1 underneath the upper left flipper, 1 on the right side of the left ramp, 2 to the right, or I should say to the left of the right ramp, and then 1 to the right of the right ramp.
Yes, and generally that's something you accidentally back into. But Bobby's been through her first multi-ball. We'll see what her strategy is for the next ball. We'll see if, she can shoot the claw award again and get to work. Deborah was trying to go for the skill shot, which is to shoot that kind of side ramp.
Oh.
And
that's it. Yikes. Tough break off the yellow target, going for the right ramp.
Yeah, and
unfortunately missed it.
There's really no mystery award bailout on Demolition Man, where on ball 3 you can start multi-ball easier.
There's not. So Julia here has the multi-ball lit on the left orbit, which is right next to the upper left flipper.
Let's see if she holds up the flipper and passes.
And that's it for there.
Ooh.
And she had the claw ready, but I think she already played her first. Yeah, she already did her first claw, so that wouldn't have started her multi-ball.
No, that would have started, I believe, ACMAG.
Correct. Which can be valuable as well.
Yeah, ACMAG is shooting repeatedly up the middle.
And the later it is, the higher the value, correct?
Yes, it does build up.
That is it.
Yes.
I'm not mixing up my modes. That's what I was making sure. Oh, no. Good save.
Okay, let's see if she goes for the claw ramp on the right. And it goes over the flipper.
Yes, it did. You can see the shock on her face from it.
Alyssa is majoring in drama, if you can't tell, in order to get that reaction. And she decided to open her mouth as wide as the air that ball got when it hopped over the flipper, which is very exact of her and excellent because we cannot always tell the third dimension in the commentary.
All right, Bobby's last ball here. She's going to do everything she can to shoot that right ramp to start her multi-ball.
Okay, that's good settling
there. Excellent shot. ACMAG, excuse me.
Because she had already started her first multi-ball.
That's correct.
So ACMAG is shooting the ball up the middle. There you go. There is a nice 7 million. It'll build towards 13.5.
And then there's also a secret award.
Yes, you can hit both of the thumb buttons and do that. She'll also be building up her combo by doing that.
Oh.
So let's see what she ends up with. Probably about 150, I would assume. Maybe a little bit more with the bonus. 175? 200.
Okay.
So second place.
For now.
Yeah.
Right.
Both Deborah and Alyssa have kind of struggled to get going right now. The one pity bailout is she will have multi-ball lit on the left orbit, which also means that if she can shoot the claw, she will start multi-ball. Nope, she drained fast enough.
Same way as last time. Oh, she got the ball save.
Yes. There is not much ball save on this, but there is any. So there you go. So the first multi-ball, the jackpots are the middle kind of ACMAG ramp, and then the side computer shot.
And her jackpot value is higher than the last player we saw.
Yes, because she had more balls locked.
Correct.
So let's see if Deborah can.
Take the secret. Take it now.
Take it now.
Oh,
there you go. It's only worth Yeah.
I mean, it's a good value.
You know, she might pass just based on that because she'll get 1 claw. So it'll be 20 million totals. Boy, it's going to be close.
Not quite. Oh, she did. Wow, I'm way off. You're better at math than I am.
Carl and I are going horse racing later, and
and Adam's going to win all the money.
Yes, because I will tell Carl when the horses finish.
All right.
So Julia's looking for about 30 million or so in order to guarantee herself at least second place. Let's see what she can do.
All Julia needs is a
claw hit,
the left orbit or a claw
or more combos.
This night, that was 8 million right there. That's so close.
So she's got already 21 million, 10 million from the first claw award,
and then the stand awards right here. This may be enough to put her over.
Oh, that's nice.
Next maximize freezes for the next award. That's excellent. Yeah,
she's already put herself ahead of players 1 and 2. So. Very nice ball here by Julia.
Oh.
And, maybe not be what she wants, but she'll end up with about 300 million. And she was playing with the handles.
She was, yes.
So 321 million. That's a nice game. And Alyssa essentially is in jail. She needs to shoot either the far left outer orbit or the right ramp in order to start multi-ball.
So in this case, you really want to shoot the computer. Well, not necessarily.
Oh, you want to drain fast as possible.
Yes, that's it.
Let's see if she can shoot the computer now.
Uh-oh. Oh,
no. She kind of shot that reflex shot.
So many drains. How many times did we see the ball drain from that right target?
That was a really tough game. So Julia's first place, she'll get 3 points. Deborah's second place, she'll get 2 points. Bobby, third place, she'll get 1 point, and Melissa came in last, and she won't have any points. So again, we'll have 2 games left. Carl's going to go move the rig, and I can't say enough about the rig that Carl has put together. Carl's not on mic right now, so therefore I am going to say as many nice things as possible for him. But this is a completely wireless rig. There is no wires connected to this streaming device. There is nothing up Carl's sleeve. And look at this thing just roll. This is an amazing device. But again, let's talk about, the excellent women players we have here. Many of those women players are competing in both classics and main. I don't know if any of them are kind of on the path to qualify in all 3. But that would be an excellent outcome. As you can see there, the games that were available in women's were starting from the right, Addams Family, Taxi, Walking Dead, I believe that's a Walking Dead Pro, Demolition Man, Bride of Pinball, and the one on the far left is Metallica, and I believe that's also a Metallica Pro. So there were a variety of games to choose from. One of the interesting things about Free Play Florida for me as a first-time attendee has been the mix of the newer and older games. Both the main tournament and the women's tournament have, newer games and older games. But there's only 2 new Sterns that are there in the main tournament. There's both an X-Men and another Walking Dead. And as you can see over in the women's tournament, there's only 1 newer game, and that is The Walking Dead. So it looks like we have an old standby for Game 2, Addams Family. Carl, what do you do when you're playing Addams Family?
Chair, ramp. That's typical. That's a typical strategy. Although some other players like to go for the greed letters to light multi-ball, and then play their multi-balls. But the most prevalent strategy is
looks like Bobby's playing greed letters. So when we talk about the greed letters, you see that blue bookcase that Bobby is doing a good job of hitting completely. And she has 1 more letter available to her. But the nice thing about Addams Family is that she'll get 1 free letter upon launch, which will allow her to lock the first ball if she makes the skill shot into that red little circle hole right under the ramp.
And the thing is, you can see the box is decorated with a nice thing label on this one.
Deborah went ahead and took a shot at the skill shot, missed, but went train, which is kind of the inner side ramp, and then went into the graveyard, which is what we call that little area I will say it's from the green letters down.
That was some excellent nudging there to keep the ball out of the out lane.
Yeah, very good, yeah.
Now, on the skill shot, she didn't hit a switch, so she could have let the ball drain, and it would have fed back to her.
She could have, assuming that she had faith that it was not going to ricochet or have another whoopsie. Deb's also doing a really good job of catching the ball out of the graveyard. That's not the easiest trick in the world. Looks like Deb may also be going for green letters.
Yeah,
So, you know, I think that's a good strategy if, you know, you don't think anybody's going to tour the mansion and get 11 rooms or 12 rooms. You know, you can get, 20, 30, 40 million points off your first multi-ball.
Yep.
Deb does a nice job at dead passing there also.
And they've played this game, so they know, they played during qualifying. They know what their strategies are.
Yeah, it looks like Deb's handling the kickouts in two different ways. It looks like from the bookcase on the right, she's doing kind of a live flipper catch, and she can tell that, from the bookcase, she is going to just let it dead pass. Deb successfully spelled green, so now she'll be able to lock the first ball in one of two ways, either that little thing ramp or the bookcase. And she'll have that available to her on ball 2. Nice ball.
Yes, she will. That was a nice ball.
Yep, good progress. Picked up $2 million from one of the tertiary rooms. Raised it dead, which would have involved a lot of pop bumpers and unnecessary ball risk for the points. So Julia here in a good position.
Nice shot on the fly, almost to the side ramp to collect the star.
Oh, that would have been very nice. Julia's won the first game. She has 3 points. She's ahead. We'll see if she can use this game to expand her lead. So she went train graveyard. If she hits the train a second time, she'll have bonus held and 5 million points, but not quite there yet. So let's see if Alyssa goes for the full skill shot. There's 2 million. Let's see if she can swing for the side ramp. Not quite there. Oh.
Ball's out of control.
But she picked up some awards there. Let's see if Thing is a kind actor. Thing is. There's 5 million and just a smidge of change. Let's see. Oh, that's another very nice live catch. Looks like at least Alyssa and Deb have both picked that up. All right, let's see what Alyssa does. She's going to try to use what is called the KME maneuver.
You beat me to it.
Oh, it looks like there is some rubber on that post, which is nice. So she had a shot. But she has 2 or 3 green letters, so most of the way towards multi-ball. Let's see if Bobby can, didn't quite make the skill shot. But now she will have lock lit at either that little kind of bookcase slit that's not very inviting, or the easier thing ramp.
Friendlier thing ramp. The tiny, tiny jump ramp.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Let's see if she can. Nope.
That's all right.
So let's see how she handles the kick out. She kind of let the ball get deep and took a swing into that little gap between the chair and the
pop bumper.
And the pop bumpers, yeah.
Yeah, pop bumpered into the chair.
And she's not looking to dead pass either. She's going to play it as it comes to her. A lot of players play a little differently.
Everyone has their own strategy or their own technique, I should say.
Oh, very, very nice nudge to get that out of there. But as often happens on a very great nudge, you save the ball, but it's way out of control. But she'll have a chance on her third ball to collect both locks. Let's see if Deb can make the skill shot. Your first lock has to either be collected at the thing ramp or the bookcase or via skill shot. But now Deb will have the opportunity, if she wishes, to short plunge into the bookcase, assuming there's no balls in the graveyard.
And there are not. She's the first one to do it. An excellent skill shot. Another 3 million.
Points are points.
Yep, points are points. Another skill shot for 4 million coming up, maybe?
I would expect so. And now she has multi-ball start lit either at that bookcase slit or at the chair. And do you know if the magnets are on?
I do not, unfortunately.
I guess we will learn. Oh, very nice. That's 9 million collected over 3 skill shots there, which is points are points.
Nearly half her score.
And Deb will have multi-ball start lit for ball 3.
Now, have you gotten to play the modified ROM yet?
No, the only one I've played is the gold, and I'm assuming that's not the modified round.
No, it changes the magnet rules.
Really?
Yeah, so most tournaments have been disabling the magnets. With this, you don't have to.
Oh, nice.
Because it will time out the magnets until you hit a switch. The moment you hit a switch, it'll activate them for however many seconds you set up in it.
Oh.
Yeah, rough drain.
Sling, post, drain. Not kind there for Julia. She's kind of doesn't have much going yet. But Alyssa's made the side ramp, and she makes the decision not to swing. Whew.
Yeah.
Is that a Cliffy?
I can't tell.
I can't tell either. What we're talking about there is whether or not there's a protector on the side or on the front of the chair.
All right, she's in Mamushka, which is every target collects 250,000 on the bonus.
And also says, hey.
And also says, hey, hey,
hey, hey.
Wow, that's some nice action. Straight into the chair from the, on the fly into the chair.
Very nice. Looked like she was taking a swing at the bookcase.
We don't know if it's a modified ROM or not. We were talking about it, and thankfully Jermaine's in the chat explaining the modified ROM a bit more. He said, so people still time out the magnet with the modified ROM, but usually set it at 3/4 of a second so it does not delay the game. Then it comes right back on if you shoot anything.
Nice.
And that's the key. So you're not waiting 10 seconds for someone to time out the magnets.
Okay. Looks like Alyssa's going for quick multi-ball now. Quick multi-ball is only lit at the thing ramp. And if she can hit that last bookcase letter, she would have both available for lock 1, but it would only be the 2-ball multi-ball that would be lit at the thing ramp. But she could still work towards a 3-ball multi-ball on the bookcase slit. That was nice work over there on the left in-lane, out-lane. Oh, very nice work there. Now, Alyssa with the quick multi-ball available. The bookcase slit will be lit for 5 million points at the start of the 2-ball multi-ball. For every middle ramp she hits, the value of that will increase to a cap of 10 million. So let's see if she can split up the balls. Oh, unfortunate drain there on the side, but every multi-ball you don't double drain out of, I consider to be a good multi-ball.
That's a good way of looking at it, Adam.
Okay. If I were Alyssa, I'd be, wow.
So
she is taking advantage of the fact that while the chair isn't normally lit after it's been hit, if you go down the right in lane, that will relight the chair for a moment. So you can relight it permanently by either hitting the middle ramp or the side ramp, or you can light it temporarily from the right in lane. Right now she's in Fester's Tunnel Hunt, where there are 3 shots that are lit for 5, 10, and 15 million points. She can put it in the chair. She can put it in the graveyard or the bookcase slit. Unfortunately, the drain is not one of those. So that was a very nice ball by Alyssa. Put her in first place, which she needed after finishing last in the first game.
She got the drain is a tunnel, isn't it?
One could. It's an aperture. All right, so let's see what Bobby does. Bobby will take advantage of the fact that you can also start modes through the underside of the graveyard. Oh, I thought she could. I don't know why that didn't start, but oh well.
I don't know why either.
I'm going to blame the modified ROM.
I bet it's not the modified ROM, though.
That's a nice save. Oh, she's trying to shoot the bookcase slit.
Wow, makes it bookcase.
Wow, that's a nice shot. Oh, let's see if it kicks out on her.
Because there was a 2-ball multi-ball, one of the balls was removed.
Good thinking. Now she'll have 2 shots available. Oh, and one time right into the bookcase.
Very nice. Very nice.
I still think this is the best animation and sound start in Pinball.
One of the best multi-ball intros of all time. Indeed.
It is showtime. So she'll have 3 balls. She'll have 2 jackpots available from the side ramp or the side intertrain shot.
And shots to the bookcase increase the value by 1 million.
So she's down to 2 balls. And now 1, but she will have the opportunity to restart multi-ball at the thing ramp.
And she does.
Now, the advantage of this is that while Thing will take this ball, what Bobby can do if she wishes a short plunge, try to go for the skill shot and kind of get a free feed at either the side ramp or the train shot. The side ramp is worth more than the train shot. Looks like she's a little bit short. So both balls will be kicking out of the graveyard. Oh, wow. That was a nice kind of catch there, letting that ball get really deep into that right flipper. All right, I bet. Ooh. But again,
not a double drain.
Not a double drain. Good multi-ball. She's got some good value there. She's able to shoot kind of some of those side shots into the graveyard. That'd be worth about $6 million or so.
Yeah. 1.3 times 5, yeah.
She's almost taken first place. She may have it in bonus.
So it looks like she's shooting for the Thing ramp. All right, no, it's not plugged in yet.
There you go. That relights. Let's see if she shoots cross. All right, let's see if she goes for the side ramp. Didn't quite make it, but ball stays safely between those two slingshots. I know. Oh, hard drain down the middle there. But good ball. Takes her into first place. Won't have it by a lot, but never know what can happen. Nice ball there by Bobby. All right. So Deb has the opportunity, because she'd already locked one ball and multi-ball, to reload both of her locks by short plunging. She could also go for the skill shot for $5 million, but it's a little bit riskier.
Well, there it is.
But points are points.
Replay.
If Thing didn't wear the hat, would you know that Thing was standing up by the positioning of the hands, I guess? I'm never quite sure why Thing needs the hat.
Another 5 right there. Oh, no.
There's $5 million. Oh, very nice catch. Oh, sling, sling. Oh, I think she's got it now. Oh, wow. Let's see if she goes for the side ramp. Nope. Boy, those magnets are...
Oh, wow. Into the...
One time.
Yeah. The magnets are disabled, as you can tell.
They are.
I didn't see it fling around at all on the last two.
She could be very fortunate. But, yes, I would expect them to be firing. So Bobby ended up with about $42 million, and Deb just collected a nice $20 million jackpot, and so she will be ahead.
And relit it now.
Wow. So relight jackpot at the bookcase slit. Oh, boy, she had another shot there. Jackpot value has gone up, but now she's going to be down to one ball. And there's not really much of a grace period there. Lyman does not save too much. A little bit, but not too much, in terms of being able to take a pot shot in single ball play. But Deb's put herself in a very nice situation here. Nice dead pass out of the scoop. So what do you do now after you've gotten multi-ball?
Another multi-ball if you're going that strategy, right?
That would be
nice. So you
nice.
get the $30 million triple jackpot.
Oh, that would be nice. Very nice ball by Deborah.
It's only 5 shots to the bookcase. Sounds like so few compared to a lot of the modern games.
It's like we're playing AFM. You're always 5 shots for multi-ball. That's not true. You'd have to be 8 shots for multi-ball.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, no?
It's got to be 8.
AFM is 6.
AFM is always 6, yes. That's
you mean here. You're here.
Yes,
yeah.
In contrast.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, it depends if you count the plungers or not.
Deb is $69 million in first place. Bobby is $44 million in second place. Julie is standing with about 12 in third place. Looks like she's got one greed letter left to try to work towards multi-ball. Whew. Boy, that sling is dangerous.
But at the same time, the train wreck is not as dangerous as it should be.
Oh, no. The train wreck is safe, as train wrecks go. Oh, unfortunate drain there. So looks like Julia will probably end up in fourth. Though we'll have to see what her score is versus Alyssa's. Either third or fourth. Yeah, so, Alyssa needed $5 million or $2 million there from that skill shot to work ahead.
Another
on
shot
the
into
fly.
the ball on the fly. I mean, into the chair, yeah.
Quick multi-ball. Oh, Seance. Ooh.
Big points.
$5 million.
Little risk.
Let's see.
Oh.
Goes for the one time.
Oh.
Seance can be collected by shooting either ramp for 5, 10, and 15 million points. It's like she was trying to go thing ramp, which is not one of the ramps, ironically.
But it's points there right now, right?
True, but it's not collecting a Seance.
It's not, yes. It's not collecting a Seance.
Oh, so close.
That's trouble. Yeah.
And, let's see if Alyssa managed to pass Deb. It's going to be close. Oh, just barely.
Wow.
So Bobby came in first place, so she'll have 3 more points for a total of 4. Alyssa came in second place, so she'll have 2 points for a total of 2. Deborah came in third place for 1 point for a total of 3. And Julia came in last for no points. So we will have 4, 3, 3, 2 going into the last game. 5, 3, 2, 2?
5-3.
Math is hard. Oh, Deborah won. That's right. And Carl shall return while we stare at our competitors here. So there's a lot of interesting outcomes here. With 3-2-1-0 scoring, there's a possibility of a tie at 5 points. We could have 3 players tied for first place. But if Deborah finishes either second or first, she will lock this up. Deb did win. Adam's just confused. It's been all those games of TX Sector that have sapped my will to math. Having a lot of fun here in Orlando, Florida at Free Play Florida, Stern Pro Circuit event for 2018. I'm Adam McKinney here with Carl D'Angelo, who was doing yeoman's work of moving his awesome wireless rig around. We are here at the women's finals. 8 women qualified for finals. They played 2 groups of 4, 3 games each, in order to determine our 4 finalists. And Carl has moved the rig towards Metallica. So for those of you who like Metallica songs, imagine them in your mind or click them as you wish. Very glad to be here.
Very glad to be here. Excellent.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm hooing Fred, not hooing how glad I am to be here. Accidental verbosity is the worst.
All right, anyone just joining us, we're watching this is the 3rd game of the women's final here at Free Play Florida in Orlando. I'm Carl D'Angelo.
I'm Adam McKinney. Happy to be here with you. And Bobby started with a skill shot.
And I need to update the points.
Very nice. Bobby put it into the mystery hole. So on Metallica, generally what you're doing is you're working towards 4 different multi-balls at the start of the game. You're either working to hit the sparky shot in the middle, the guy with the giant dome in his head, or else you're working towards putting the ball into the snake, kind of that green monster, I will say, on the right middle side of the playfield.
Right.
Or you could be working towards the grave markers, those stand-ups on the left side, or you could be hitting the captive ball repeatedly. It's like Bobby didn't have the ball she wanted, but still, $3 million. You know, that skill shot, $500,000 right off the pop is nice. I have, I believe that they're at fairly easy crank it up rules.
That's what I was going to mention. So, because that would be my preferred strategy, as some people know, is just I end up going for grave markers and light all my 3 items on the grave marker, the chair, the snake, and the cross.
And just go grave all day?
And go grave all day, and once I'm at crank it up all day, so to speak.
Deborah's made the super skill shot by holding in her left flipper at launch. Ball goes all the way around, and all of the shots in the fan are lit. So the way the Sparky multi-ball works is you need a number of hits to Sparky. What some players don't notice, and what I didn't notice for a while, is that there is a actual target there, and if you hit that, you get 2 Sparky hits, versus if you just clear the Opto, you get 1 Sparky hit. So
exactly.
even though it says, 8 Sparky hits, it doesn't mean you have to send the ball up there 8 times if you're accurate and or fortunate.
Correct.
So there is your Metallica tip of the day, brought to you by Carl D'Angelo's mobile rig streaming service. Okay. Looks like Deb is going to probably be working on Sparky.
Oh, that snake looks dangerous. See, she already has her coffins lit.
Yes, which
so
leads me
I
to
would-
believe it's probably at 7 or 10 crank it up items.
And I was going to say her right orbit and right ramp have 2 of the items. I would be going for a grave marker without question here to lock in those rows. At least one of them.
Whoa. Boy, she didn't seem to get any registration out of Sparky there.
Extra ball.
2.5 million.
Yes.
Extra ball available to be doubled or quadrupled.
Does that mean I can get 2 or 4 extra balls?
That is correct.
I can.
Yes, you can. However, you cannot play any of them.
Oh. But do you find that funny that you can get higher score values with a doubler or a quadrupler,
I think it's very kind.
but you can't get 2 extra balls?
I
Why can't I double my extra ball?
because it's a point doubler. Like, when I get a free game and I have double scoring going, I don't get 2 free games. Oh, if I could, though.
Oh, if you could.
Oh, well, we've been prattering on. Deb's been working her way towards Sparky Multiball. Looks like she only has crosses left for Crank It Up.
And they are, unfortunately, not on the shots that she wants them on.
No, I'm assuming she's probably going to start Sparky here.
Yes. At this point.
Unless she maybe accidentally, I wouldn't say accidentally, but
Oh, gosh.
makes one of the 5 shots. But none of those shots have the,
No, only one has it. Only the left ramp has the grave marker lit.
But even by backing into a grave marker in this mode, she'll qualify a shot.
Right.
She'll count a grave marker.
Right.
But she's in Sparky. So in Sparky, there are 3 shots that'll be lit. The 2 orbits and the Sparky shot at the middle will be lit for progress towards lighting a super jackpot. And then that super jackpot can only be collected at Sparky. So, Carl, what else would you be doing during multi-ball?
I would be shooting the targets besides the ramp on the right and the grave markers on the left. But once you hit all 4 of those, you have an add-a-ball lit at the snake.
Which also provides you some double scoring for 20
Yes,
seconds.
it does.
So
And
it looks
then-
like it's lit.
And then you can get the quadrupler that you were talking about by spelling fuel on the left and shooting the fuel lane.
Oh, Lyman does not
Unfortunately.
save because she shot the snake, but it was just an instant too late. So, very excellent first ball by Deb. You can tell that, she chose this game because she's good at it. And she probably liked playing it in qualifying as well. So let's see if Deb can either lock in one of the left shots. As you can tell, those strobing shots mean that if she shoots one of those shots, they will light
Now she
the
can
captive ball.
Right, exactly. Lock it in. Now she's got both of them. Hit the captive ball, and that locks it in. So if she drains, unfortunately,
But excellent ball.
she does not lock them in.
But
But yes, excellent ball.
19 million, great start, almost to Crank It Up. Crank It Up is kind of a mini wizard mode. It starts at 1 ball, kind of mini wizard mode, up to the duration of a song,
Correct.
which I think is a very interesting idea.
It's a high intensity mode.
Definitely.
High risk, high reward.
So Julia needs to finish either first or second to have a shot at taking down Deb. She's probably Deb's greatest competition at this point. Super skill shot into the mystery hole on the far outer right. So you'd be shooting grave markers from the start here.
I would, because I don't, like right now, the right orbit. So let's talk about how you light the items on each shot. So after you make a shot, you see the red flashing arrow. That means that shot is, that's where your items will go. So if she hits Sparky right now, she'll get an electric chair lit on the right orbit. She hits the snake on the right orbit. A grave marker on the right orbit. However, when you hit the grave markers, that then switches the arrow over.
It'll switch the grave marker over It'll switch the arrow over to the grave marker.
Correct.
So as you can tell, she just made that right ramp. So now the left ramp. Boy, my lefts and rights are off today. Whew. Boy, I wish those combos were worth more. I mean, they're worth a decent amount in terms of $1 million or so, but it's hard to want to shoot those combos when you can work on Crank It Up or a multi-ball.
Right.
That was a nice little backhand there to the snake that, and Julia curses the ceiling, the wall, the floor.
The pipe and drape.
And I believe Metallica's sordid history with Ticketmaster.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go Napster there.
No, I'm going more current. I believe they're probably still mad at Ticketmaster. So if Alyssa, the only player that did not choose the super skill shot. Now that's not either of those options are my standard opening. I'm a short plunger.
Short plunge to the fuel lane?
Nope, just short. Well, I'm just short plunge catching it, and I'm shooting Sparky to be honest, because I just want Sparky.
See, I go for the super skill shot on the fuel lane so that I can get my 2x lit right away.
That's a very nice option.
All right, she's going all Sparky.
That's what I would be doing in a match play setting. I'd be going Sparky all day because, yeah, I really do want, Crank It Up and everything. But, if I'm shooting those grave markers and, I miss and I've collected 2 of them, I have to start back at ground zero versus those Sparky hits will carry over from ball to ball. But
good point. Yeah.
To each our own. You can look at our respective world player rankings to see which one of us has the better strategy.
Because that tells it all.
Yes, that's that's the entire philosophy. It also tells you you're better at parking a car. You're better at designing a mobile streaming rig. And, picking where to live.
Well, that requires insanity. The picking to live, I'll give you that one. Okay?
Very nice dig by Alyssa there. Looks like she only has a couple of shots left for Sparky.
That's trouble, yep.
But, if I'm Alyssa, I'm happy with where I am. I'm almost a Sparky. I can work on that. I can be happy.
All right, super skill shot. Launched around, unfortunately didn't connect anywhere. And that's just enough of a grace period. Thank you, Lyman.
Thank you, Lyman. All right, coffins have been collected. Oh, is that the Avatar drain or is that the Metallica drain? We always debate that in League, if that's what we should call that drain.
The Borg drain?
I do not want to call it the Borg drain. That would be, I like talking about machines.
Well, then it's got to be the Avatar because that's the first time you really saw that.
Fair enough. When we're talking about that drain, that's when the ball skips off the top of the slingshot, then top of the double in-lane divider, and into the outlane.
All right. Deborah gets her super skill shot, which also increases the value of the top lane skill shot.
And she has Metallica, Lady Justice, and ramps going. So let's see if she chooses the ramp out for about $7.50 a pop.
She is.
Also getting combo points. This can definitely be valuable. The one thing, though, about this mode is that the balls will always go around. They will not stop kind of in that, divider of the end lanes at the top. But, Deb made about 7 shots, and she got about 10 million points.
She only probably needs 1 or 2 more grave markers. Shoot the grave markers. You're laughing at me, but I'm serious. They're right there, and Crank It Up, then just at the scoop. And that's, potential, generally you're going to get at least 20 or 30 million out of a Crank It Up.
You're more optimistic than I am on my Crank It Up ability. I'm very good at cranking it down in terms of not getting very many points.
You want the 5 million. You're going to do that.
I am not going to take the 5 million, but I have had my fair share of Crank It Ups where
you should have taken the Crank It down. Huh?
Yes.
All right, and you see that Julia has lit her 2x playfield on the left lane, the fuel lane, I think it's called, or the piston.
I think it's a piston.
Piston, yeah.
That's a very nice backhand up that right orbit.
Nice.
See if she goes Sparky. Nope. She is dedicated
to the orbit.
Yeah, very
But
interesting.
she, again, doesn't have the grave marker lid on the orbit. So that's trouble. Oh, nice, nice.
Very nice tip. Let's see what she goes for here. Oh, nice. Looks like she's working maybe towards Lady Justice as well.
You might be right.
But combos, getting points.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, and Sparky's unkind. Still, nice ball.
Yeah.
Deb still running away with 33 million. Julia's at 10 million. Bobby's at about 5.5, and Alyssa, it's almost 6 million with the ball in hand.
Now she's checking how many items she needs. Ready? Okay, 4. We know that. That's typical. One electric chair hit. Okay, so she's not looking for the items.
Nope, she's at Sparky or bust.
So 2 shots to Sparky.
But, that's where I would be, too.
Yeah.
Goes for the traditional skill shot. It's about 275. And now let's see if she can get a nicer return out of that top right. Oh, and it might spill left, which could, I think that faster return's a lot nicer than that skippy return where it's going slow. That was a very nice tip that Alyssa did to get that ball out of that left in lane area.
All right. Got it lit. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was also a very nice
nice
tip, yeah.
Very nice, yeah. All right, she's got it here.
All right, she'll have the 2 orbits and the Sparky shot lit to kind of build towards the super jackpot at the middle. We'll see if she also goes for those note targets, as Kyle alluded to earlier. Note targets first, right?
Note targets first.
Note targets
Picks,
first.
guitar picks.
It's like she has the 2 outer ones there. If she can do that, she'll light the snake for Add-A-Ball in 20 seconds of double scoring. It's like she has the 1 on the left. She just needs the 1 on the right. She has finally pulled the D'Angelo and lit all of her grave markers. So,
But not snakes yet.
without snakes yet.
She'll get there.
Ball saves off. Let's see if she can hit it.
Now the snake. All right, there's her first super.
Be about 1.5 or
Right
2.
around there.
1.5.
Oh,
Oh,
look.
she got snake rejected.
Snake
Oh, that would have been so nice. But,
No.
and ironically, she needs snakes.
She must shoot a snake if she wants to crank it up. And at this point, what are you doing?
I'm
Now that
shooting
you
the
played-
snake.
You're shooting the snake.
I'm shooting the snake. I mean, I would check to see how many snakes I needed, but,
There's the snake. Okay. So the snake lights not only the lit shot that you have the arrow on, but the 2 shots next to it, one to the right and one to the left. So it
Crank
lights
it up.
3 at once.
Crank it up's available.
Oh. No.
She's good on the fly. 1 time.
Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. We have a hurry-up blitz. But you can get that at the beginning and crank it up.
I would not prefer that snake kick out 5 times for snake multi-ball.
Oh, my gosh.
Alyssa providing drama here in Orlando,
All right.
Florida. Very exciting. Nice
Got it
post
here.
pass.
Got it here. Nope. Still
Oh.
does it sneak in? It snuck in there.
Backdoor crank it up is the best.
All right. For whom the bell tolls, because this is a pro, not a premium.
Yes. So all 5 of the fan shots are lit. If she can make a shot all the way, she's going to get some points. And also, she can make all 5 shots. She will get some points. So let's see what
she
she
also
does.
wants to shoot all 4 of the items so that she can light the collect at the scoop.
That's correct. And she's taking advantage of the Medieval Madness, Royal Madness-esque 1-ball save. That's the only other mode I know where I start a 1-ball mode and I get a ball save, is Royal Madness.
I will have to think about this.
Welcome back to Stump Carl D'Angelo. I'll be your host, Adam McKinney. Chat, what do you guys think? Any other 1-ball modes where when you start them, you get a ball saver? She gets a free collect out of the mystery hole, which is very nice.
And an increase of the value. Oh, nice. Nice shots there.
Ooh,
Dangerous,
nice
but
save.
nice. All right.
So she's got 2 of her 4 shots lit. What do you do now, Carl?
Oh, no.
Do you go for collect or do you go for points?
I go for points at this point since the ball save is off. That's what I use my ball save for, is to light those 4 shots.
And then you just drop bombs.
And now that she has her doubler lit, I'm going for that.
I think that would be a good choice, but hard for us to argue. She's already got quite a good amount of points. All she has left is the captive ball.
Yes.
Let's see if she can back into the captive ball.
Wow, she's cranking away at this. Excellent, excellent. That doubled the value because the last shot is always doubled. So this is when she really wants that doubler to those would have been 8 million point shots instead of 4. I mean, she's almost done here.
Yep. Wow, just an amazing crank it up by Alyssa.
Oh, I thought it hit the captain ball just enough.
Nope.
Did it?
Oh.
No, it did.
64 million.
Excellent.
For Alyssa. 36 million out of For Whom the Bell Tolls. That's an excellent crank it up. Wonderful job by Alyssa. She really took advantage of those lower crank it up item requirements. Got crank it up on ball 2, which gives her the opportunity for another one on ball 3.
Yes. Now, looking at finishing places right now, if she takes first, she must have Deborah take last in order to have a chance for a tiebreaker.
She would need help.
She definitely needs help. But this is Metallica with Crank It Up. Anything's possible.
And there's also a lot of value in finishing second, third, and fourth. There's increased prize money, increased whoppers.
And that seals her fate for first at this point. She can't take first.
No, if Julia passes her and Alyssa passes her.
Well, no.
If Julia wins, Julia could get 6 points, and Deborah could still end up with 1.
Yes, but I'm saying.
Alyssa cannot win. That is correct. But Deborah has not won yet. Oh, Wizard Modes and Jersey Jack Potsy. Very nice.
Yes.
It looks like we are getting some help from the chat.
I wasn't thinking about it.
Coming out of Strobe Multiball is very good also. I didn't think about that.
But that's not a mode.
No, but that's a very interesting thought. That is definitely a one-ball event.
Okay. Yes.
I like creativity. How are they going to ask chat a question and then not read the answers? We're just slow. I appreciate that the chat can occasionally entertain itself. Well,
okay.
Let's see what Deborah ends up with. Because if Julia wins, Alyssa takes second, and Deborah finishes third.
Then we have a tie.
Then we have a tie.
Correct.
But if Julia does not pass Alyssa, Deborah will win.
That is correct. And let's see. Julia just needs some coffins, but she's going to be going for Sparky.
I'd be going for Sparky. Because with Sparky, I'm going to get points, and I'm probably going to get some coffins by accident.
I would want to know how many coffins I want to get. If I only want one coffin, I'm shooting that coffin.
Well, it looks like she needs graves.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. Yes, I meant grave markers. But then Sparky's only 2 to 3 hits away right now. So
I do say Potsy. That is my term of choice.
Potsy. Oh.
JJ Potsy and, I guess Stern Potsy. It's the kiss of, same title, multiple companies.
So why is she shooting the right orbit? Oh,
combos.
Now the right orbit. Now that she has the grave marker lid on there.
True. She might be thinking something that we're not thinking of. It's a shot that's comfortable to her, probably too. There's some value in that.
All right, Sparky, 2 more hits. Oh gosh.
You've been watching Bowen too much.
Well, Bowen, what are you talking about? Is that what he does?
Bowen goes.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I haven't watched anything lately. All right, so this will, Deborah takes it.
This cements.
Point. Yes.
Deborah Tallman is the winner.
So now we get to see who gets
of the 2018 Free Play Florida
and this puts
Women's Division
tiebreaker in. Locked in right now. There's a tiebreaker between Julia
and Alyssa for second place.
Correct.
So first of all, congratulations, Deb. She played very well. She took first, second, and second. She ends up with 7 points. Very deserving winner. Very talented player.
Okay, I will get the camera ready to move over, but I also have to build a bracket for for the classics here. So let me.
Carl works overtime here. You know, he's not just a pretty face. He's designing the computer software. He's moving the mobile rig. He's working very hard at qualifying in Maine, and I have an understanding that he is sweeping the floors later. So we are excited by all of these outcomes. So Fred Richardson is working alongside one of the locals that I wish I knew a little bit better with the red hair, who was very nice scorekeeping for us yesterday, recording the scores. And I'm assuming Fred will soon be announcing that we will have a tiebreak for second place. And I don't know if I assume we're going to follow along with that instead of working towards classics.
Yes, we will. We will not actually broadcast classics until the Final Four, just like this.
Because there are too many cooks and not enough mobile rigs to go around.
It is because because the batteries will only last so long on the mobile rig, and I need it for tomorrow. I want to make sure that they're fully charged so we can cover all the rounds tomorrow.
Carl assumes that we're not just going to, play one-ball games and move on tomorrow. I feel like I should pay Carl for some batteries.
What did I do here? I did something wrong. Apparently, my software is screaming at me.
7542, actually. Man, math is hard. So it looks like no need for tiebreakers. The chat, once again,
wow, are we completely off again?
Way ahead of us. If we go to the kind of overhead shot?
We can. We can go there.
I don't know. I enjoyed my nostril view. It's very useful. So it's like we'll have some awards here.
Why do I have issues?
Why does Carl have issues? Chat.
Because I have 17 players in the bracket, not 16, because we need a tiebreaker. I need to go talk to Dan.
So once again, we want to congratulate our first place winner, Deborah Tallman. In second place, Alyssa Parks with 5 points. Jillian Newman coming in third place with 4 points. And Bobby making the last group, coming in fourth with 2 points. So congratulations to all of our finalists.
Indeed. And thank you all for watching this
Thanks,
women's
Carl.
finals. And thanks for commentating with me, Adam.
Carl,
I appreciate it.
If I can only make one person happy a day, Carl, and today I'm hoping it might be you.
You have made me happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you for Classics Finals in a little bit.
In just a few hours.
All right, everybody, be good to yourselves and be good to your pinball machines.